Curling World. Good afternoon. It is 1:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in Bridgeport at the Nutmeg Curling Club. We are high above Sheet C in the Media Center. And we got two matches going on, the 12:45. We apologize for our technical difficulties earlier, but look what we are now. We're on the air. Nate, we got you covered. Let's see if we got volume. We got volume too. All right, so we have a game on sheet C, which I believe is the fourth event final. And not to minimize what the fourth event is, but it is the bronze medal game because these are the two semifinalists. No, that's on sheet B. We have a third event semifinal, so these guys are going through the meat grinder to get here. And that would be Elia Biancrdi, a.k.a. Yo Mama, subbing for Vince DeMarco, and his squad is Greg Dahlman, Kevin Karjala, and Ellen Linson. And they are throwing yellow rocks, and they picked up one in the first end with hammer. So we are coming home in the second end here. And they're going up against Larry Bocchiere. Larry sweeping a rock out the back. And Larry has Deadeye Eric Meany at second. Greg Dahlman subbing at lead. And who we got? Jason, who's the vice over on that card? Is that Nick? Doesn't look like Nick. Yes, it does. It is Nick. All right, but Deadeye Eric Meany is in the hack right now. And I'm going to show you why he's called Deadeye Eric. Sheet B, we have the D event finals. Now, this will be an 8-end match. Dan Villagomez against Bill Walsh. We'll fill you in on the... Now he's going to get the peel. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, he just flashed by millimeters. Not by inches, Jane. No. He used the dead eye on that one and missed it. Larry's got a glass of vitamin C here. Grapefruit juice. One of my father's favorites. Greg Dahlman. No, that's not Greg. So both teams held serve, as it were. Oh, this is a nice looking draw coming in here if it doesn't tick the guard. They really got to sweep. Ellen sweeping, Kevin sweeping. All right, it's going to hit the guard and it's going to have two rocks in. And, yep. Take a look at the overhead. What do we think? Red still shot. But yellow is 2, 3, and 4. But that red is pretty inviolate where it is. All right, Nick Edwards going to step in the hack on our feature sheet C. Although we'll be seeing one of these teams later in the finals, so maybe we should pay attention to the fourth event. Mike Libby has his daughter Grace and John Anderson sweeping. Bill Walsh holding the broom and calling the commands out. Weights coming down. Coming down, coming down. Oh, what a nice draw by Mike Libby. Oh. Leaving yellow sitting 1-2, both behind the tee line, but one of them is well guarded. And I wonder if Dan wants to dispatch some of those guards, although there is a port between them. You know, he could try one and get the benefit of the other. Nick Edwards' rock is underway, and it has to curl just a little bit more, or we're going to get a field goal. I think he got a piece of it. I think he gets a piece. Boom, boom. Knocked the yellow in. The yellow is now sitting 1 and 1. Your mama is calling for a guard. Pretty good rock over there on sheet B. You know, you watch what you want to watch, and I'll tell you what you don't want to hear.
I suppose that is one strategy.
Greg Dahlman out of the hack. It's starting to curl. It's light. And when they're light, they curl hard here at Nutmeg. Going to come up just short of the hog line with that one, so we'll have to push that one out of play. Mike Libby. Got the short sleeves out, hard sweeping, and he's got Billy Walsh walking back to the hack. Yellow leading 1-0 without hammer this end. Sitting 1, somewhat behind guard. And given that Mike has put the broom absolutely on the edge of the sheet, and we're looking for another draw in. Now Nick Edwards has a rock coming in. And it kissed the guard, and it's going to roll through, and that leaves yellow sitting 1 still, but wide open this time. I wonder if he wants to put a second one in, or if he wants to try to guard that. Because he does run the risk of giving up 2 if he doesn't make a real good guard. And you run the risk of giving up 2 if you don't put a good one in the house either. Dan Villagomez. We haven't gone over his rink yet. So Stacy Robertson's taking the broom here in the vice position. We talked about Mike Libby earlier, and we've got a lead here. Got a little crokinole going on here in the warm room. Okay, draw coming down here on C. Coming down nice. Might want to get it behind it. I'd go behind it. And that sets up a nice easy double. Bill Walsh has Mike Libby, John Anderson, and Grace. And Dan. There he is, green sleeves. Brianne Lennart and Andrew Hood are on the lineup. Larry's throwing a takeout, coming a little wide. Not going to make a double, but he's going to lose a shooter. Came with some big weight, big weight. Now Bill Walsh. Is he going to get a kiss off of this red one? No, it's going to come a little hot. A little hot and a little out. Yellow is sort of half buried with a backer. So Dan's going to go down to the hack and give this one a whirl. And the green jacket team here playing on sheet C is Vince DeMarco, but we have a sub, Elia. Greg Dahlman at vice, Kevin, one of our Monday morning men, at second, and Ellen Linson at lead. So Ellen and Kevin are sweeping, and it's a nice looking rock. It's got a good line, got a good line, got a good line. They're off it. Now let's see, it doesn't over curl. Coming right, little finish now, there you go. Little finish, very nice guard. Excellent guard by Elia. Oh my word, Dan just threw a beauty to pick up 1, 2, 3. He threw an excellent double. That's a Kobe. So Dan picks up 3 with hammer, getting the rock behind the guard and ticking him out. Now Larry with hammer he's got to get around the center guard here. Tell you what he's looking at. Take a look on your right side on sheet C. There's that yellow. It's half poking out, and he's staring down 2 right now. Rocks away. Got Nick in the hack. All right, now they can stop probably. No, they're going to go all the way, all the way, all the way. Hard, sweeping hard. And let's see what happens. Whose rock is going to roll further away? All right, Larry makes a fine draw, taps the rock out the back. Backhouse weight, hack weight, and Red picks up 1 with hammer. So we got a tie game here on sheet C in the C event semifinals, 6-end game. Over on the D event finals, Dan Villagomez picked up 3 in the second end. 3. Audio's working, video's working. We only missed an end and a change. So the commentary in the warm room here is that Dan Villagomez threw a really nice double here. Okay, Ellen in the hack, another left-hander here, and she's got pitched it a little narrow, turned it over on the left-hand out turn. And that's heading to, okay, it's in play. Things can happen with that rock. They're asking for another, a center guard, or come around the guard, I'd say, with this one. Come around the guard, maybe bite the 4-foot behind on the TV line longitude. T-line latitude. Sweepers are pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Yeah, half buried, top 12, biting the 8 maybe. Top 12, you can see it on your right-hand side. Meanwhile, we got a raft of rocks in the 4-foot on sheet B. Yellow shot with a frozen. We lost a sweeper on sheet C. All right, Bree is bringing some weight here. We're going to see what happens. Got a big spin on it, but it's close to the line. I'm afraid it's going to take out their own red. Yeah, it rolled in front, so yellow shot, but it is. They got a nice position in front of the 4-foot. Billy Walsh peeled off 1 layer. He's down to the Jets sweatshirt now. In keeping with the green. All right. Deadeye Eric on sheet C. He's out there. Sweepers are working it. This could be very nice. especially if they push that curl, push the curl, push the curl. Gonna sit a little open. Let's jump in and have a quick look. Oh, if these sweepers bring this, they're bringing it. They're bringing it. Very nice. If yellow is not 1 and 2, they are 1 and very strong position 3 because they are covering the front of the button. All right, Kevin let it go. A little turned on it a little. Let's see if it gets by the guard because he's got big weight. Oh, he's by the guard all right. I see some rocks moving here. All right, he got the top one. Good shot, Kevin. So I say Billy wants to push this rock into the button without shaking the back of it up. And that's John Anderson delivering this one. Let's see if we get this big curl here that we're starting to pick up. Yeah, and here it comes. All right, we're going to zoom in because this shot may be good, maybe real good. Got to get there, got to get there. Give it a little push. Oh, beauty, John, beauty. Yellow sitting 1-2 with a lot of stuff in the way, but red can come in from the other side and knock one out. I don't think red can stick. Let's see how much weight they throw at it. And it's going to be Stacy. So we got Stacy up against John against John. Oh, you want to watch over on sheet C here to your left because Kevin just unleashed one and he's going to get only one. Didn't quite make the double. So Stacy is going to go to tap the red back. It's holding its line. Let's cut in on this. They're holding the line. No, they're not holding the line. It's going to zip away. Oh, well, let's see. Hold on. Little boom, boom, little double tick. Don't have an overhead camera on this, so hard to say who's shot, but I tell you what, that red rock sitting in the 8-foot is a big problem for yellow. Big problem for yellow. And over on sheet C, we got another rock coming right into the 4-foot, into the top of the button. Real nice weight. Mike Libby away on sheet B, so you don't see him throwing it, but it's going to come into view shortly, and let's see. He might want to just nudge that red one out of the way. Now he's going to go over the top of it. That's not bad because that does, there's a double. There's a double. Took 2 out and cleaned the house out on C. Now the angles are set up over here on B. Could get interesting. It could knock the red out. Two shots underway simultaneously. We're going to zoom in on B because, well, the outcome of this could be interesting. Uh-oh, and the 2 red rocks jumped out of the 4-foot, leaving, 2, maybe 3 yellow. And Billy Walsh has hammer. Is he going to put a guard up on this? Because there's an in-off on, there's a lot of options. Mike Libby with the outturn, right-handed. You know, by this time, these people have all played 4 games and won most of them. Noah who's subbing at the lead. That's it. Nice looking rock coming down here. It's going to take that red right out. Boom. Nice quiet wait. What have we got now on let's take a look because everybody's looking. We got a lot of yellow rocks in front of the tee line. We don't have too many red rocks in front of the tee line. Several red rocks behind. And I would guess that yellow right now is sitting 4. At least 3. And the primary rock is nestled against a red rock behind the button, behind the 4-foot. And Larry without hammer, going for a clean takeout, hopefully a hit and stick or just a tiny roll. And he's out pretty wide. But it's coming. I think he's going to get a piece of it and roll out. Maybe not roll out. Just rolled out by a few inches. Yeah. Larry's trying to roll it back in. All right. Dan, Dan's shot is underway on B, so pay attention here. Because he's got to move some yellow out of the way. And he's in a good spot. He hit a good place. Ooh, he only got rid of one of them. But his red one is commanding the front of the 4-foot. Now there's certainly an in-off on that red on the left side of the button of the 4-foot. It's really going to be hard to dislodge that red one in the top 4. It's pretty well stuck in there. All right, everybody got a good look at that? Going to quiz you later. Your mama coming in. He's going to try and draw behind the guard here with his first skip rock. A little wide. It's not going to get in behind guard. And it's going to go past the tee. But not very far. Back 4. Now Larry probably wants to keep this one in the house to force one, rather than allow him to take a blank and come back home in the 4th. Remember, it's a 6-end game here on sheet C. 8 ends on sheet B. Bill Walsh is going to throw the outturn draw and maybe tap his rocks in a little tighter, maybe shave that one over on the edge. But I'm telling you, that red out on the left side is a red flag for me. All right, Larry's a little heavy again, a little heavy. Just flashed by. So, your mama has a clean draw for 2 with a backer in the back 4. All right, Bill Walsh is underway. Let's get to it. Coming up a little light, so it was intent. Its intent was as a guard, and it's a high one. And I'm telling you, that red on the left edge of the 4-foot is a troublesome rock for Bill. So is the one in the front. He could. Bill has hammer. So Dan's showing his last rock without hammer in a few seconds with red. And then Bill with hammer, who's almost guaranteed 1 point. He's got 1 point absolutely locked up. But this in-off could really, could even disrupt that. He could either do the in-off or run the red straight back. Bill, Jane Murray's joined us here near the booth. Jane, what do you think on B? What's the shot going to be? They got a red one sitting in front of the pile, and they got a red off to the edge. Red's not hammer. You going to run the red one straight back in the middle there, or are you going to come off the one up on the left edge of the 4-foot? Looks like they're going for the one in the middle. All right, shots underway. Dan Villagomez, last rock. Pay attention, here it comes. I didn't change the camera view, I apologize. That sets Bill up pretty, looks like Bill has a sitting 2, and I don't see where there are many more to be had there. So Bill's going to look at it. I don't see too many chances for another point here. Yeah, yellow's sitting 2. I don't see him getting many more. That'll tie the game up. All right, Larry's got one in the house in the wings. 8-foot just biting 12 at about the 8 o'clock position on the clock facing the front of the house. And your mama's calling to bring one down to it. I can't tell what the, yeah, looks pretty good. Might even take it out. Kevin sweeping furiously. Says Noah. Gonna tap it back, but not out. Or just a biter. Okay, here's Bill Walsh's shot. We will zoom in on it, and then maybe we'll catch the Larry Bochiere's rock. Bill's coming up a little light, I think. I love the idea. He's trying to not touch that one in. And over on C. Larry ended up with one in the house, not bad. Okay, so it looks like 2 yellow for Bill Walsh, tying the match. And Yamama took 2, so after 3 ends, he's got a 3-2 lead, so it's a slim lead. Good close matches. Some pretty high-end curling here. Kevin's filling the takeout, and it is holding line. Well, totally held the line. Toto. Very nice by Kevin. So we're into the 4th end of an 8-end game on sheet B. Bill Walsh just tied up Dan Villagomez. So Dan with red will have hammer here in the 4th end. After a couple of rocks, we got nothing in front of the house. Maybe that was the first rock. And Dan has put up a nice, real nice corner guard. Bill still wants that center guard. And we got Grace Libby in the hack. On the in turn. Clicking and clacking in the background is a crokinole match. High stakes, I believe. And your mama's asked for a center guard, and it's pretty good. Now, we are at a point where peels can happen. Deadeye Eric is in the hack. Eric Meany, that is. Looking good. Looking like a real nice rock. It's not going to roll behind guard, but it's going to stick around, that's for sure. Oh, it did roll behind guard. Holy moly, what a great shot by Deadeye. Dan sitting here waiting for a takeout to come by, and it just slid by. Bill's rocking the back 12, so Bill's going to ask for a center guard, maybe biting the 12, cover that rock in the back 8-12. This could be close on, no, it looks like it pitched a little wide. Too much weight for that. You got a tight guard, you got to ease that rock into there. Larry making the smart call here with hammer. He wants to put a second one in, away from the first one. And of course, he's up to vice now. Nick Edwards is in the hack. And I would say that Bill Walsh got his wish. He got a beautiful, tight center guard, yellow, without hammer. Fourth in. Dan doesn't like that guard. He wants it gone. All right, Nick throwing his rock, coming up a little light. The sweepers are pounding it. They could get it here. They can get it here. They got to go. Boy, do they got to go. And they're going. And it's a beauty. It's a beauty. Very nice. Squared up with the other rock. You can't get behind her. Good. It's a good shot. It's a pretty good shot. Larry's going, it's a pretty good shot. It's a great shot. He is obviously confusing the curling going on here with the briar. Billy Walsh putting up the center guard again, this time in the 8-foot. All right, what do we got here? This could be something. Boom. Oh, yeah. Nice run back. Nice run back. But Larry does have the second rock in play. Go ahead, Larry. Peel that guard. Peel the guard. Peel the guard. He heard me. No, I don't think he's going to peel it. No. You know, when you start thinking about peeling a rock, you might as well peel the rock. The problem would be if he just flat out flashes it, but we'll see about that. Billy Walsh still putting that center guard up. Might want to not sweep this so hard. And there's the peel. Did he knock the other one out? Oh, and nope. Okay, he peeled the guard, but he lost his shooter. But being hammer, not the worst thing. He can manufacture a skip deuce or a blank. No, the 6-end game, you don't have much time for blanks. Dan Villagomez, he wants to peel that center guard. Billy has got that lonely rock in the back four, although there's only one red in, but with hammer, that one red in could translate to a deuce. And if they miss the guard, they can get the rock behind. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Disaster. Oh, baby. And there's a winner. Yeah, we got an empty house, a potential blank end here. If Larry chooses to, he's probably going to put one well out on the wings. And if they can't dislodge that one, then they can go for a draw for two. Tell you, Billy Walsh is getting some great guards put up here. Really nice. Let's take a look how that shapes up. Yeah, that's a nice guard. They can get around it, but it's a maze. Okay, Larry going to draw to the wings here on sheet C with hammer, first rock hammer. And if things don't go well, he'll probably accept the blank and come back hard in the 5th end. Again, a 6-end game here on sheet C, 8-end game on sheet B, because that is an event final. All right, Larry's looking good. He's going to be in the house. Stacy is drawing, and oh, just slid by. You know Billy's going to put the guard there now. Oh, Larry threw it through. Oh, my word. Or he came up, what do we got? Came up short? Not what he wanted. Give you a quick look. Bill Walsh wants to put a guard and block that secondary path. And your mama wants to get one in, force Larry to one, or even grab a steal. Both rocks are away. We are going to have a close-up at the house end. Here they come. 2 rocks simultaneously, one after the other. Oh, is he going to reach? No, not a chance. Or there is a chance. Billy Walsh puts up a pretty nice guard, a real nice guard. All right, I think, is Larry going to go for the blank or just take one? You know, in a high-level game, you'd probably play a blank. Here, hard to say. You might want to practice his draw weight. We'll know in a few seconds. Larry's away. Looks like draw weight to me. Rock's breaking hard. Are they by the guard? Oh, yeah. Don't even think about it. One for red. Tying the game. So your mama will have hammer tied in the 5th. And now Dan is in the hack. Oh, we're not done yet. That's Bill's only thrown his first rock. We got 3 more rocks to go on sheet B. Dan's going for, he's going to try and sneak it around the center guard or tap. I like the weight. I like the weight. No, it's not going to move it very far. Okay, didn't have enough weight, so it moved it, but yellow is still sitting 1 and 2. So Bill Walsh's squad, without hammer, has been putting up guard after guard since the first rock. A missed shot peel put a second yellow rock in scoring. And it's ever since then, it's been one guard after the other. And Mike's calling them off the sweep. The line's nice. They don't want to overcurl, that's the problem. Let's see how it looks. Looks real nice, I think. Oh, real nice. You take a look. That pretty much froze out the whole right side of that house. I mean, he's, oh boy. And this will be hammer coming up for Dan. Got some action underway in the fifth end. Larry has a real nice center guard up. And he's coming around it, but it looks a little toasty. How much toast is on there? Larry wants to sweep it way back. Oh, it's in back four. It's not toasty. And it's nicely buried. But it is off the center line, so it's up to Ellen here. Let's see what she's got. Gonna slide out to that broom and make it happen. Yeah. Now, this would be a violation if they knock that red rock out of play. But if they... And that looks like a free guard violation. And we're going to put that back. Take the yellow out. More. Okay, I kind of acted in the capacity of an official there for replacing that rock because it was pretty much covering the red rock behind it. It could have even gone a little more over. And I think when you watch the replay, you'll see that that guard was not touching the center line. So, but it's close enough. All right, Deadeye Eric Meany here. He's going to tap that guard, I'd say, or even go over it. More than a tap. It's going to explode off it. Going to stick around, going to stick around. All right, it did. No guards left, but they do have two in the house. And they're going to put the score up on B. Okay, Kevin is gunning for, oh, laser precision. And watch this, we could get a roll here. No, right on the nose, boom. Okay, clean takeout on C. These yellow sitting one, and yellow will have hammer. Eric Deadeye Meany. So we got 2 Monday morning curlers here. Real proud of that to see Eric and Kevin on here. His weight's down enough. I think they could sweep because they might get a roll out of this. No sweep needed. Perfect nose hit. Red sitting 1 and 2 again. Who's gonna blink first? Now over on B, Grace is tucking one right behind the guard. Real nice, Grace. Real nice. Might come down to a freeze. So you get a guard in front and a guard behind. Deadeye Eric. Got a redirect. Gonna stick around. Okay, Nick. With 2 in, they're looking for a center guard, given that they don't have hammer. That's not wide. Now, if it's got enough moxie, it'll get in behind that yellow guard, but I don't think it's got the moxie. You can see that, you can't see it. That thing really curls under lightweight duress. Over on B, we've got Red sitting 1 and 3, both behind guards. After Grace's nice shot, I think John Anderson, no. John's got a nice looking one coming in here. They can sweep it all the way. Bring it. Gotta bring it. Don't stop. They stopped. Hey, Greg Dahlman coming for a takeout here, but it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. They got it, but the shot rock is going to leak out, leaving Red sitting 1. Larry's going to call for Nick to put a draw in. It's a little better shot this time from Nick. All right, so John Anderson going, and Brianne Leonard is getting into the on-deck circle. Trying to get around this guard. Don't think it's going to happen. That Red rock is guarded up pretty nicely at this point, and Red does have hammer. All right, Greg Dahlman now. He's going to be on a guard. You don't believe me? Have a look. Whoop, made a liar out of me. Perfectly around the guard. How far can they bring it? Beauty, right to the 8-foot. Now, is it shot? Looks like it. But there's a lot of house to outscore that with. Larry's sizing it up. Not a position you want to be in. You're not hammer. The other team just dropped one in for shot, although it's only in the 8-foot. get back in the big view. Big view. All right, Larry's got the line. They're sweeping. Because here it comes curling. I'm going to zoom in here. Oh, it's a nice looking rock, and he's going to be buried. Larry Bocchiere puts it on the button. Great shot, Larry. And here comes Mike Libby's on. He rattled a few guards. Oh, brought one in too. Oh, Larry is sitting on the button now. He's 1 and 3. There's no getting rid of that number 2 rock. Elia knows what has to be done. He's got to throw a back 4 draw and tap Larry off the button. Larry's job, steal is okay, but a force to 1 is almost preferable. You come home with hammer down 1. You know, the 1's pretty easy to get, and the 2 is very much in play. All right, your mama's rock is away. Stacy's about to deliver hers. You can see Stacy coming out right at you on the center sheet, and now we're going to flip in and get a close-up. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, your mama has done it. Oh, mama. Now, the question is, Larry going to pick that one clean? Stacy came up a little short. Let's take a look. Get a look at let's see the settings. Red sitting 1 now on B, but there is a nice little portal to come through. Larry is definitely looking at taking out that yellow rock. He's got Nick with the broom right on it. So we may be looking at 2 takeouts in a row here. Mike Libby throwing on B and Larry Bocchiere sitting on C. Both men are in the hack. Sweepers are ready. See who throws the bigger weight. Larry's rock's away. Mike's rock is away. Let's get a close-up. Oh, Larry's got a winner here. He's going to get a roll, too. Oh, boy, what a shot by Larry. What a shot. Mike Libby did not get that one. Well, Larry just made a killer shot there. Killer shot. What a hit and roll. And now your mom. Now he does have a corner of the button. Let's get in on both of these. Dan Villagomez is happy to get a guard up and block that path. And here comes your mama, looking a little light, a lot light. Gonna be 2 red, a steal of 2. And a fantastic draw and a fantastic hit and roll. 2 great shots by Larry there. Really great shots. The draw was impeccable and the hit was remarkable. Remarkable meaning that it's worthy of being remarked on. Oh, in a 6-end game, Larry jumps out to a 2-rock lead. Really closely fought battle, and there's still a chance of a tie here. You know, Billy Walsh has a shot here, a pretty clean shot. Really? No. I disagree. I disagree here. He has an opening to come right at that red. And Noah throws it to the back four. Puts Ellen in play. You know, all right, to really tighten things up here, Larry wants to put up a center guard in the top 8, top 12 neighborhood. Sweepers are on it probably for weight. Now they should sweep hard because it's starting to curl. Got a one guard out of it, not really guarding the shot. Much better release by Ellen on that one. Much better release. A little hot. And stop sweeping, guys. Stop sweeping. Going through the... Oh, wait. And a roll. That was a great takeout by Ellen. Great. She really held the line on that release. Now Larry's going to be content to get rid of that center guard. Get rid of his own center guard. It's the peel of shame, as we call it. Or a dead-on run back. Wow. Wow.
You can only do that when you're not really trying.
Absolutely. But Ellen... Yeah, that was a great takeout by Ellen, but what a run back. All right, here's Kev. Here he comes.
What are you doing?
He's going to tuck it in right behind the guard real nicely. Sweeper's got a sweep here. Come on now, sweepers. Come on, all the way, all the way. Come on, don't be shy. Sweep hard. Yeah, the little shake sweep doesn't do it.
They might need to handle it themselves. I'm just making sure you're aware of it.
That's their job.
Maybe it's fine. I just wanted to make sure the box for the chair was aware of it.
Oh, and here's another run back. Now. Can we get somebody who has to pull it up on their phone and get the picture from where it was? Can you get the cover to the game on your phone and stop it? Too late there. Too late now. There's a little dispute on sheet B about somebody kicked rocks prematurely. This one looks good. It's going to kiss the guard. They might want to sweep. Oh, baby. There's the kind of shot that makes a game go well. All right, boys, bitter sweep. Now you can come off it. Come off, 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 off. Now there's a great draw. Nice sweep. So we're in the final end here on sheet C of the third event semifinals, and the winner gets to turn around and play in an hour and a half. Great shot, little hot, little wide. So he's got to work on bringing that weight down a little for these around the guard shots. Mr. Bryan. Oh, I'm joined by my colleague, Mr. Kimmy. How do you do, Brian? Back up. There we go.
Awesome.
Larry just finished the fifth end by throwing a beautiful draw. The other team had a rock in the top 8 behind the center guard, and Larry tucked it on the button. Yamama came with a shot that just sat next to it, and Larry threw a takeout that hit and rolled right on top of the other one on the button, both buried, and he took a steal of 2.
Wow. All right, but it's still not a runaway game.
No, not at all. But
again, it's only 6 ends.
Yeah, and Larry is getting the guards in.
Yeah, he is well in control.
Right now he's in control. Is gonna have to peel.
Is this first vice stone or second?
First. Oh, second.
Second.
Yeah, down to 3 rocks. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 yellow gone. 6 in play. Better peel it. Better make it count.
Yep, he can get rid of both.
Doesn't need to get rid of the second one.
Yeah, he
do
doesn't
anything.
need that right on the.
He could try maybe get lucky and knock the yellow away. Yeah, Larry's very happy with that guard. Very happy. Because they can't take it out now. They can draw and get one maybe. Is it going to nose it? Going to nose it? Yeah, that doesn't. That doesn't do the job.
I mean, the draw path might be a little easier, but Larry's gonna block that up.
Block that with a tighter guard.
Or even just be a little farther outside. Yeah. He doesn't need another one in.
Nope.
If it carries to there and is buried, sure.
There's that yellow one sitting in the back, but I think Larry's smart enough not to put one in a position where he can, get trouble. Your mic on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, over on B, there was a little flummox as someone kicked a rock before the hammer through, so they established it, and Billy took the point, so he's...
Yeah, it was 1 yellow before the shot, and then the shot was wide and didn't amount to much,
so they knew what it was. All right, John Anderson, he's coming after this. I can't tell from this angle if they're wide. It looks wide. They're not touching it.
Yeah, that's outside.
Bob Bucher would say just outside. Oh.
Clips it a little bit.
Knock the yellow away. Red sitting 2.
Well, no matter what ultimately comes down with the guards and then the peels that Elia is going to do on his first, there still is that high slash run back, which is most likely the final shot that he's going to have available.
The guard way out on the wing? Or?
Exactly.
Yeah, here comes a nice rock by Larry.
It's the shot you don't want to throw, but it might be the one that's available unless this carries in. No, that's beautiful.
It's carrying in. It's going to the 8-foot.
That's beautiful because it's going to be.
Take it deep. Take it deep. There is yelling. Pull it back. Yeah, they could sit on that.
Yeah, because you had plenty of space around the guard.
My kingdom for a guard, as they say. Oh, yeah. All right, we got to teach some greenhorns about sweeping.
Yeah, that's a
a
backwards
an
hand.
interesting. But you know what? He's playing in a title match. So
He
what the
hit
heck?
5 in the nutmeg knockout to even put him in this position. So
But I'm like a Mike Libby. He's going right for the T-shirt. He knows how to play. All right, is he going to thread the needle on this one? Is that a Stacy rock?
yes,
And it's looking pretty good. Looking real good. Going right to the top of the 8-foot.
half open.
Yeah, let's see. Got the wrong auxiliary view.
Maybe a quarter.
All right, so your
visible.
mama's about to deliver, and then we will jump in and give you a nice close-up. Because I got the vertical slide now. Where do you see this?
Nice.
Window shade up. Oh,
All right.
Oh, your mama's got a nice-looking rock here.
Stay close, guys.
Oh, gotta let it curl a little. Here it comes. It's curling. Lock it in. Lock
Finish.
it on.
Make
Lock
sure
it
that's
on.
close to 1.
That could be
Very
one.
nice.
Very nice, your mama.
That is 1 yellow at the moment.
Now, should Larry just...
But yeah, he should put one there.
He could come right down onto it, but if he's mistaken.
The problem is,
Oh,
if you nose that,
yeah, that gives you some space.
no, if Elia noses it, I don't think they get 2.
You want the guard. Oh, because that other rock off to the side will be... All right, so we got Mike Libby standing in the hack. What do we got over here on B? It looks like red.
Red,
I don't see it.
they picked out the yellow Stacy stone.
They roll out. Yeah, it's a wide open hit now for Mike.
They didn't roll out, they just rolled 2 feet, not
Oh.
fully buried.
Oh, nice delivery by Mike. Look at that slide. He's going right down halfway. You know how much he... wonder when he curls. Friday nights?
Yes, it's Friday.
That's great. Uh-oh.
Up,
It's
right
no,
on.
it's right on. And a little roll.
nice.
And a little roll. Take the roll. No, not much roll. Okay, so yellow's shot. You got 2 reds in the back. And Larry wants a guard in the worst way. He's wide enough.
But he just threw top 4, or back 4, I guess. So he knows the weight needed. Probably pulled back a little too much.
They got to get over and up. Got to get over. Oh, boy. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry's pulling his hair out.
Oh. Doesn't even make it to
Not
the
even close
camera
to
view.
the hog line. All right, Dan has Stacy now coming for the takeout.
I mean, he had the room on the draw, so yeah, he's got to come about back 12.
So, you think he noses it?
I mean, you
it's
got to
not
kind of
gonna be shot.
You got to get inside, which is tough with the guard,
Yeah.
but the guard is high enough.
He doesn't have to move the red one back. Well, you know, only a foot or 2.
Well, it's not so much moving the red one back; it's you need to be able to roll closer to the center of the button.
Stacy got the hit, and Jam City. So who's second over there now? Yellow, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it matter? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, your mama, hammer time. Yeah, I could see this being only one on the, and this is the game right here.
Seems a little tight.
All right,
Oh, no, it's outside.
Let's lock in. No, it's not going to stay, is it?
It will roll away.
It will roll away unless he can roll every other. Nice hop, Keith.
Oh,
No,
maybe
that's game. Even
Guys,
one
you're-
yellow. Give him one yellow. And here's the rock on. I think we got another jam over here on.
we do.
Uh-oh, now
they're
red is
sitting
1-2. Red 1-2.
Yep.
All right, shakes all around. So Larry takes his rink into the third event final.
And I believe they will be playing against the Aaron Weidman rink.
He's thinking about facing you and he's already terrible.
It's true.
It's like, I just don't, whatever happens, I don't want to face Aaron.
Stacy again. What happened? What did red? Oh, Stacy throws red. So they want to.
They're just drawing in side 4. Put another one in the house. Get behind that yellow guard.
Yeah. They're not getting behind anything with that. Oh boy, they're not
no,
going to
it's
tap
carrying.
it.
It's carrying.
Oh, here it comes. Carrying nice. Going to get a little 8-foot bite. Little 8-foot bite.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Half buried. And it kind of blocks.
Looks to the 4-foot.
Yeah.
Let's have
That's
a look.
good stone.
So everything now is centered on sheet B. What do we got? Red 1, red 2, red maybe even 3. If the yellow is tappable, and there's a draw there.
Remember, this is an 8-end game, folks.
Yes, we're not done here.
So red does not need to score big, but it definitely helps getting them back into the game.
Maybe I'll throw a guard in the next game.
Little good-natured ribbing going on here at the warm room because we're never wrong in the warm room on shots. My guards are perfect.
So Bill Walsh is in the hack.
I guess
He's
he's
off.
coming.
He's
coming
going
with a
to take out the red.
He might knock his yellow out too if he doesn't get close to nose.
I don't think so.
Oh, but I think he's on the yellow guard.
Off the other one? Off the other one?
Off of anything?
No.
Off the sideline. No center guards
So
left.
red is still sitting 3.
Yeah. You want to be big and brassy, you knock that yellow one out, but I don't think that's a reasonable call thing.
Oh, it's red.
He's thinking about it.
No, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that one. But there's no need to tap the other two up because they're already counting.
Yeah, and then what you end up tapping doesn't count, so it doesn't get
Yep.
you more
No,
points.
it doesn't get you more points at all.
A guard is fine in that case.
Mm-hmm. But even, you know, the only thing they have is to promote their yellow unless they, you know.
You mean remove the yellow?
Well, I mean, when it comes to Billy's turn,
Oh.
all other things equal, if they throw it through, all Billy's, he doesn't have a real good draw here, so he has the yellow tap.
He's got the in-off off of the red. He's got the hit and roll.
Yes, that's true.
Because you only have to move about 3 feet.
Let's take a look here at the close-up because, you know, it's a lot of consultation.
And knowing where they're throwing it, yeah, that hit and roll is always going to be there.
Now, they could try Dan has
And
hammer.
at the very least, you'll end up cutting them down.
Now, Dan does have hammer. He could try the split, you know, just nudge him a little. He could save that for hammer, too. But if he throws the
I mean, a
guard, he
split
takes it
doesn't
away.
help him other than putting more in front.
It might open up a path to the middle.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got. All right, back to the full view. Talking it over with the sweepers. Getting a lot of input from his second here. Nice.
That's the lead. Andrew is the lead.
Is he?
I believe so.
Brienne is second?
I believe so.
Well, I'll be darned.
You gotta read the scouting report, Alf.
Brienne is second, so Andrew's a lead. I'll be. A lot of input from the lead then.
Don't want this to end up over curling and then end up tapping that yellow in.
No, you want to tap the yellow, you want to tap it away. So he's looking like it's a tap here.
It definitely
And
is.
it's not light.
No. I think, are they going for the split at this point?
Yeah, it looks like for the split. Nicely done.
All right, so
But
they're
it can-
four.
but it can-
Bill can nose and sit one, and then
Yeah.
Dan can nose and so.
Sit a few.
Bill would like to hit and roll behind that red, I believe.
Yeah.
But at this point, just hit
Gotta
something.
hit. Gotta hit. And stick around too.
Yeah.
If he doesn't stick around, then they're going after that other yellow for mega points. If he sits on that, I mean, that's pretty ballsy. If he sits on that red one, red's only sitting one then, aren't they? Let's have a look.
Bill's taking his time, debating which side he wants to come at it from.
Yeah.
Get out to an early 4-0 deficit, and then fight with take two and then steal three. Just keep Jane throwing like every rock should throw is a freaking button.
One heating up. Okay, Billy Walsh underway. We're going to stay right on the house view. He is underway with an intern, with some weight. Mike's crouching down. Stacy's looking over his shoulder, under his shoulder.
Through his legs.
Anywhere. It's wide.
It clips one. It rolls over the front.
no.
Doesn't catch the one in the back.
Sitting three
They're
currently.
sitting three. They have one as the 5 counter. Dan's taking a look. See
He
what.
hits that, he can go 5.
Yeah.
Really turn this game inside out. Billy came out wide on that one. And the yellow one is a little
So, yeah,
under
they're
guard.
just going for a draw.
4. That'll be 4, which is not
If
bad.
they just tap into either of those 2 reds,
They got
and
it.
as long as they don't leave the house,
Yeah,
he will be 4.
and very happy with that.
Yep. Go up 7-5.
Sweepers, make sure he's there. I might be sweeping about now.
Just make sure.
Looking good.
The weight seems
Looking
fine.
good. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving.
You
It's
can
not,
get
it's
up.
not heavy.
You can get up now.
Yeah, now they can get up. Well, they can keep it going all the way. Stacy's panicking a little. No need for panic. It's a perfect 4-foot draw.
8 foot.
8 foot.
That's 4 red.
All right.
2-point lead to a 2-point deficit. Just like that.
Just like that. That's the way it works. in
2
this.
more ends to go.
Dan has hammer in the 7th. And let's see how it plays out. Well, these guys had it pretty easy. They played a game last night around 7 o'clock, 6 to 8 o'clock. They only had to play one game this morning at 12:45, so it's not like they were, unlike the third event people who are going back to back to maybe back.
Yep.
It's getting rowdy in the warm room now. Getting serious rowdy. See the Camus family is here. Sophie. Brian's got the baby. I forget the boy's name.
Henry.
Henry.
I tried to tell him to make it Brian Jr. and they wouldn't bite on it.
Wouldn't bite. All right, first rock away. You got another left-hander out here?
There is or there isn't?
Is. I think Andrew's pitching it southpaw.
I don't think that is an in-depth scouting report.
Doesn't give batting fielding left-right-hander. Doesn't have their lifetime batting average or anything.
Their tendencies on in-turn draws.
Out-turn takeouts.
Oh, mine are always wide. Well, not always, but.
Grace is coming right down to it. Gonna be right on the shoulder, it looks like. Thank you. Get that auxiliary view correct.
Just a nice little tap to the
Nudge
8
him
foot.
in.
All right.
Dan gonna go for the hit on this one or go for the guard?
I think he wants the hit. In Greenhorn we trust. Go for a cut.
Oh, they put 5 up on the board.
Interesting. All right.
I think it was I thought it was a 4.
I guess that yellow wasn't really an issue. But if
check on the vices on that.
I mean, I wouldn't think Stacy would do any funny business, but all right. And that hit definitely is outside.
Yeah.
Sweepers are going to make sure it passes fully.
Yep, this is where you got to sweep for defense. Don't want to hit your own.
And about an inch
Whoa,
outside from missing and hitting your own.
they're getting a little rowdy here in the warm room. What are we going to do about this?
We need a private
Join them.
booth.
Need a booth. All right, Grace. Hers is a bit on the wide side.
Yep.
But it's not so hot. It might stick around. I think that's sticking around.
Yeah. That could
In fact,
get
might
to
even bite some 4
back
foot.
8.
Might bite the 4 foot right on the
Just
tee line.
Top 4. Well,
There you go. Dan is putting the broom on it. Brianne is easing into the hack. A right-hander.
Don't worry. Pretty soon you'll be like, Blarney, who cares?
Left foot scratches the pitching hack. Rocks away. Good rotation.
oh, I feel like that's on the center red already.
That's on the red. Maybe
I don't know
it'll
why.
overcurl that even. It's light enough. That might hit the yellow on the far side.
Don't know what they're sweeping for.
And it's going to knock
Actually,
that one
yeah,
away.
that's light. That's not terrible.
Not great, though.
Not the shot called.
But,
You have 2 counting.
yeah, right on the tee line. One pretty well
One
guarded.
half buried on the
and one
inside.
cozied up.
If this overcurls,
We need some accuracy here. And not much handle on this one. This is one where you'd want to put a lot of torque on the rock. But they're working it. They're holding it.
That should be fine.
They're holding it.
Might clip the yellow and roll onto the red. Yep,
Sitting on top of
that's
it.
a good position for it,
Not a bad
even though you removed your own.
You know, the longer I do this, the more I'm learning the setting your spin rate is pretty important.
Oh yeah.
That was a game because I couldn't get rid of that guard.
You start off and say, just get some handle on it. Then you get to, all right, I want 5 spins, I want 2 spins.
I'm never getting the
All
boat.
right, that should be a decent.
That's going to be a draw.
Yeah, I want to say that's going to be
it
3
gonna-
top 12.
Is it going to get behind the yellow guard?
Yep, that is carrying
Going to go right to the 8
top
foot.
12.
Top 12, not curling over.
You're not really guarding anything, but you put another one into
Yeah.
the house.
Sitting 1, 2, 4. 1, yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2,
1,
4.
4. Yeah. All right, so Billy's idea here is to remove the red.
Big bang boom.
Don't be wide, John.
Not
All right, okay, they're
wide.
sweeping. They're sweeping.
A little outside.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Dead on.
Wide, but board weight. So
Effective. Very effective. So, 1 yellow, 2 red, 3 yellow, 4 red. Doubles there, though, right?
oh yeah.
Stacy?
Yeah, I kind of would like to come down this center line, but
John has a few words with his Petamora Stacy.
counterpart.
No, he's the second, she's the vice, but they are a couple. Stacy's very brave. She rolls that rock right up on her shoe to clean it. Ouch. I guess it can't drop off your shoe. Okay, so we're going to get a special close-up on this after her delivery, and we'll see how the double proceeds. Gets that low slide. Real
Little
low,
outside.
real low for a flat foot. Okay, now we're going to, well, they're sweeping hard. Yes, it's a little wide. I think a double's still there.
Yep, he's got it.
Dead on the nose, and out they go. Stacy with a double. 1, 2, 3
Very
red.
nice.
All right, y'all see where that is? Y'all see what Bill's got? We'll go back to it. Mike Libby in the hack with hammer. Okay, that's his first drop, right?
Yes.
Give him a second. I'm gonna go have a check. Be right back. I want to get an on-ice scouting report.
So after Mike's shot, removed the red stone, but rolled away to the side 12. Red is still sitting 2. Both are open. The double and roll out to the wing is still there. Dan is thinking either hit or just put another one top 8. I'm fine with the guard, because remember you don't have hammer, but you're up 3. And her stone is off. Seems a little big from here. Sweepers are staying full off. If it checks up, it might be back house. They're sweeping to try and get it behind that guard and buried. All right, back 8. Half buried. Gives something for Mike Libby to draw down 2. Mike's draw is off. Both John and Grace are sweeping now, trying to hold the line. Dan's getting ready. He thinks that it might catch on the red guard. Just a slight kiss. Rolls over to the top 4. The weight was very close. Very close. Yellow is now sitting 1, I believe. And Dan's coming down. He's going to come with the intern, pick out the yellow, get a slight roll behind that yellow and red coverage. Alpha's coming back.
It was 5. All right, volume.
So it was 5, you were saying?
It was 5. I checked with Mike.
The on-ice umpires?
Well, the agreed skip, so, you know.
All right, Dan's first shot is off. He's going for the pick. He's got some of it. He might roll into his own, just out the back as well.
But he's sitting 2, 3.
They're sitting 3. There is backing for Bill to come down
There's a
to.
nice draw.
Yep, that was the shot that Mike just did. Had beautiful weight, just a bit tight, and clipped the top 12-foot stone. But now it's more open. He's taking a lot of broom.
Billy's in a tough position here. He needs to get more than 1.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, he needs the 2, and he's not going to
skips
get more
2.
than he's not going to get more than 2. With nice skip deuce would come in handy here. And the alternative is not a steal of 1; it's a steal of multiples.
There is ways to get multiple, but it's not a shot that we would be calling here.
It's warm,
Oh, that is very big.
but he's gonna catch the red. But he's right on it. But he's gonna
Yep, just a nose.
not quite nose. Gonna stick around for a shot, maybe.
Nope, 1 red.
He ain't done. There's two left.
But that
But
1 red stone is
That one,
very tight.
that-
Is Bill lefty?
that one Yellowstone is not good either. He's about to disappear.
Do you know if Bill is lefty? He's not?
Righty.
All right, so, I mean, he has the intern hit.
Yeah, but
Back line for 2, but Dan's going to go after this now.
Dan's best bet on this would be to chuck a lot of weight and not even let it stick around.
Yeah.
You don't want to give him anything to rest on.
I wonder, so the score is what now? 8-3?
8. Well, 8-5. There's 3. He's down 3 rocks.
Okay, it's 8-5. So yeah, if he can get
Ooh,
one.
is that flashing?
No,
wide?
he's gonna pick and
No, and he did
roll away.
just the right shot.
Yep.
Yep, perfect shot.
So
He's got the draw. Or he
if
can
Bill
use
gets 1, then you're going into the final end down 2 without hammer.
Down 2 without-
Not
that's
a
a
great place to
tough-
be.
tough place.
Why are you looking at it at this side?
He wants to.
He likes having the backing there.
That's the backing.
Doesn't want to try the cold draw, but if you run into your guard, then
The game totally over.
That's
You're giving up
2.
2. No way he can run a bullet into
On
his
the
yellow,
yellow.
knock that red through, and laser into the other red.
no.
No, the angle's not good. I'm sitting here, looking way across sheet. It looks okay. All right, well, he's going for the intern.
No.
No.
You wouldn't be able to get both of them out and stick around. Sweepers are staying off it.
Because it's wide.
Stacy's ready.
Because
Is
it's
that
wide.
going to be game? Are we going
This
to have
could
early
be
handshakes?
handshaking time.
Clips?
Oh, clips.
It's already rolled out. That's 2 red.
1 red maybe.
Stacy, you don't need to sweep anymore.
No.
And
2
there's
red.
the handshakes.
And they're shaking. So,
Congratulations are in order for Mr. Dan Villagomez.
congratulations,
ring.
Dan, Stacy,
Brienne
Brienne.
and Andrew.
Andrew. Well done.
Congratulations.
bronze medal. So we're going to sign off and give you a new session for the finals.
A, B, and C.
Have a great afternoon from Nutmeg Curling Club.